In my teenage years, I grew up in Raleigh, North Carolina, and my friends in the late 80s and early 90s were the lead team of a beautiful little theater there. We would go see what my mom called Scrooge at Christmas, which is a Christmas carol. And we hung out at that theater quite a bit. And when we were there, occasionally a very little cute little girl would come in and play around in the theater. Not very often, but later on, I realized that she had an acting career like her father, but even more, world famous and a bigger deal. And so I followed her career, loved her in many different things, especially Westworld. And now I've seen the HBO Phoenix Rising, and I'm just heartbroken. As sort of a cult expert in a way, what I like to call this individual abuse is a cult of one. If you look up cults, you can look up how cults work, what they do to people's minds, the control mechanisms, and you can learn this from anybody from studying Warren Jeffs to watching anything Leah Remini has done, right? You can discover the techniques being used. What this is an individual employing cultic techniques on another individual. They usually have a pattern where they do this over and over again. In Rachel's case, it is my semi-professional opinion that this is what she suffered from, massive trauma and abuse with cultic overtones. Brian, and I'll call him that because he doesn't deserve to be called Mr. Anything, employed those techniques of grooming, of abuse, of entrapment, of not allowing somebody freedom to escape, and all these other things that are cultic. And you can study that. There's a lot of great references on that. But I wanted to make this to explain the cult of one and to give my just heartfelt, deepest sympathies and support for this amazing and powerful young woman that I first saw as a tiny, tiny toddler. And her strength is unbelievable. Her bravery is shocking. And if the authorities and everyone else involved don't pay attention, it's not going to be her fault, because she's doing everything she can to get the truth out and to stop a monster from harming others. So, listen up, listen well to Evan Rachel Wood and Phoenix Rising. Thanks.